What's up everyone, WizardKen here with another Xbox 360 World of Tanks video. Today we are looking at the final French Tier 10 artillery, the Chatillon 155-58. That's right guys, we finally got it. We're at the Tier 10 of the French artillery. I got this a couple days ago. It's a pretty neat tank. I've been trying to learn the ins and outs of it because it is an autoloader. It is a fully rotating turret and not a limited turret like most arties are. It does have a good amount of speed to it, and it's short, so there's a lot of awesomeness with this tank. Now I do mean it's short. I mean it's a good couple maybe a couple feet underneath this underneath the 155, so 55, sorry, the tier 9 155-55. There's too many 55s. There's like 3 5s in, or 4 5s in the tier 9. There's 3 5s in the tier 10. It's just confusing. Anyways, so let's look at the height difference. Right now you can see I'm right underneath the windshield of the truck, right across. Now we look at the tier 9. That thing is above the truck. So this is a lot shorter, smaller profile tank. Allows you to still stay behind smaller boulders than you could with the 155-55. So anyways, before we get into this, I would like to apologize for not uploading anything on Saturday and uploading Farming Simulator on Sunday. I really wanted to put this up yesterday, but I had problems with my for some reason my recorder doesn't like recording my voice, and it likes to skip and this and that. And also on Saturday, I was working for you guys. I was actually trying to find new music for the videos. I hope you guys are enjoying this music that is in the video. It took me a while to find a lot of this music, not because it's hard to find, but it's just I'm very picky with what I would like to have in my videos, and I don't want to have, Barney singing in the background kind of thing. So I'm very picky with what I find out. Also, I have been in contact with, excuse me, a graphic designer that, does promo videos and intro videos for YouTubers and television people. This guy's been doing this for like, 15, 20 years of awesome editing and creations of intros and, like I said, promo videos and stuff. And I asked him if he would create finally a channel intro for us. So instead of in the beginning of this video you saw Screw Attack, you would see actually our own original professionally done intro. I can't wait. It's gonna cost me a little bit of money to get it done, but it's about time to do this. We're growing. We have almost 3,000 subscribers, and we keep growing very strong. It's not slowing down, and I love you guys so much for helping me out with this. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't exist. I don't say that enough, but it's the honest truth, and I thank you guys so much. So we're gonna have a real intro video, and I'm gonna also work on doing some outro stuff, make everything 100 times more professional. So anyways, let's get into this. If you hear me blowing my nose or something like that, I'm very sorry. It's just my freaking nose. It's killing me. So just like last time, we're going to compare the 58 with the Tier 10 American arty, the T92. Now, as you guys know, I do not own the T92. I've never played with the T92 or anything like that. But I have watched a lot of videos from Rush Dodge. I have talked to Rush Dodge about the T92, and also I have seen him play when we platoon up with the T92. So I have a good knowledge of the T92 and how it responds sometimes, and how it misses here and there, or like the reload time and how frustrating it is and this and that. There's a lot of things that Rush Dodge has told me about this tank that I feel comfortable with comparing it with the 58. So to start off, let's look at one thing in particular. Like I said, the 58 is very fast. It goes 62 kilometers per hour. That is really fast for an artillery to move. Now the speed for the T92, as we all know, it's a big freaking tank. It's got a fat ass on it, so it only goes about 32 kilometers per hour. And that is why you'll see Rush Dodge sometimes say, screw it, he's not going to run away, because it takes him too long to get down the road. Where on the 58, I've shot like where enemies are almost on top of me, and I've run away because I'm that fast. And it's really neat being able to do that. It comes in handy, especially, gosh dog it, when you have those artillery guys that like to just randomly shoot at you. They like to look for your tracers and stuff. So once you shoot from this and you notice that an artillery shot near you, you can say, fuck this. You could travel all the way to the other side of the map and they wouldn't find you because you have the speed and the ability to get over there quickly, where most arties wouldn't do that. They would just move a couple feet and be like, I'll find him and kill him. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. I gotta take a sip of water. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the guns on here, the barrels of these tanks, and compare them with each other, because this is what it's going to come down to in the sense of which one is better than the other. Because yeah, speed is great, but it doesn't stop you from, you know, getting killed. It really comes down to who can get the better reloads and aiming time and stuff like that. It always comes down to player skill, map, and roll of dice. That's what I always feel it comes down to, and I'll explain that a little later on when we're playing inside a map, because it is very important to learn or know why I feel that way. Anyways, the rate of fire for the T92 is 1.28 rounds a minute. So that means you could almost get, no, you can't even almost get 2 rounds a minute. You are only going to get 1 round a minute, and then you have that 1 minute reload. That sucks. Where on here you could get, now this does say 2.57 rounds a minute. I've actually shot off all 4 rounds in a minute, just to make sure that I can do that. But what this is trying to compensate for is, like, you seen an enemy tank, you shoot at the enemy tank, maybe he moves, or maybe you need to turn your tank into another direction to shoot at a different tank that might be coming up on your buddies. So it tries to compensate for a realistic, I'm guessing that's what it's doing, because like I said, I've gotten 4 rounds off in a minute easily. Anyways, so like I said, you can get about 4 rounds off if you really are pushing it, but 2.57 is your, you know, standard. If a tank doesn't move, or if a tank does move, then 2.57 kind of thing. Aim time for the T58. The aiming time for the 58, you can see right there, is 5.50 seconds, which is actually really good, where the aim time on the T92 is 8 seconds. So technically, even if I rounded the 58 up to 6 seconds, it's still 2 seconds faster than the T92, which is actually really awesome. That means your bubbles are not going to take very long to come in, and we're going to see that today. I'm going to demonstrate, you know, looking at certain parts of the map and seeing how quickly it takes this for your aiming bubbles to come in on this tank. And you'll be surprised how quickly it does come in. And even one of the main problems with a lot of artillery is that when you move your whole turret, like they have a limited rotating turret. You know, most of them can only look at the front, rotate to the front, left and right, couple of you know, a couple of inches left and right on the screen, and then that's it. You know, I know the some of them actually have a lot wider turret rotation, but it's still limited. You can't do 360 degrees with the like you can with the 58. But anyways, once you get to the edge of your, you know, your limit of your turret, you have to turn your whole tank, and then we know what happens there, guys. Your whole bubbles go flying out. Well, we're going to show with this tank how quickly, just rotating the turret back and forth from one side of the map to the other, how quickly this thing can zoom in, and how badly your bubbles actually go out. Whether, let's just, you know, you'll find out whether it goes out real bad or if it stays pretty nice. And I hope you guys enjoy that part of the section, because I was happy when I saw some of this stuff. So anyways, the accuracy for the 58, as you can see there, is 0.68, where the accuracy in the T92 is 0.92. So a lot of you guys are like, oh, the accuracy for the T92 is great. No, it's not. And that is the stats for the T92. I'm sorry, it is not amazing at all. It actually sucks pretty bad. That's only 1.00. You want to have the accuracy way low, not way high. You don't want it to be up there really high, because that means it takes it's gonna go off very easily. If you have like a .01, you're almost perfect in the sense of accuracy. So anyways, not the most amazing thing. So, but here we go for the damage. I want to talk about the damage for a few seconds. The Chatillon does 1,250 damage, which is the same as the 55 did. Now, but the T92 does anywhere between 1,688 to 2,813, of course, depending on what shell you're using and stuff like that. But anyways, let me tell you something, okay? The T92 might not be the most accurate thing, might take forever and a day to aim, and it might have to move its whole fucking body to shoot at a tank. But the thing is this thing, the American artillery is known for its nasty splash damage. Amazing splash damage. I've seen Rush Dodge take out 2 tanks at once. I've seen him hit 3 tanks at once because of the splash damage, compared to the French artillery, who has no splash damage. Now, let's just say I get on the 58 tier 10. I get amazing rolls every single shot. I get 4 rounds before I have to actually reload, so all 4 shots hit for the max amount. We'll just say 1,250. That's about 5,000 damage. Now, realistically, could Rush Dodge do that much amount of damage? Not really. Not in a minute anyways. I could do about 5,000 damage in a minute if I get magical critical rolls every single hit. But, yeah. Rainbows don't fly out my ass, and I don't, yeah. That doesn't happen. So, to be honest with you, this tank really does not do the greatest with doing damage. I'll get low rolls like 200, 300 sometimes with this tank, because the penetration kind of sucks with it. You don't get that nice penetration you do with the T92, where it goes from 90 to 150, where on the Chatillon you only get about 95 as you can see there. 185 if you use the better pinning bullets, but you only do about 720 damage. And they're expensive too. They're not cheap. I've one-shot people with this tank. I have done really high rolls, but it's very rare. You're mostly relying on those 4 rounds to help you kill a tank, and you can. Even if you do low rolls, you can still pretty much kill a tank within 4 hits, or pretty damn close to it. I've done it before, but it's not the most amazing. So really, where this comes down to, between the T92 and the 58, which one is better than the other, to be honest with you, it comes down to player skill, the map, and also the roll of dice. Okay, the player skill, pretty much, how your team does, how you are with your artillery, how your crew is. That's your player skill. The map, depending on whether it's a Ensk map where you have no fucking area to shoot at and stuff like that, or is it going to be a wide open map? And then last but not least, the roll of dice. Now, a lot of you guys know what the roll of dice is. It's pretty much like right now it says my damage is 1,250 with a roll of dice. What that does is when you shoot your round and it hits somebody, the roll of dice comes into effect, and pretty much it'll let you know if you got a critical hit or not, which means you will do more damage or even less damage. So there are pros and cons to roll of dice. So with 1,250 damage, base damage, I would do pretty nice, but with roll of dice, I could probably do even more than that. Now, but majority of the time, the roll of dice fucking hates me, and it does low rolls, as you guys will see in a few seconds when we get out there. So with all 3 of those factors together, which tank is better? To be honest with you, like I said, it all depends. I mean, I've seen Rush Dodge kill 3 or 4 tanks in a row with perfect shots, and that's it. Like, he's only had to take 1 shot on each tank and kill him. And then I've seen him sit there and do a low roll of like 400. I've seen him do low rolls of missing and stuff like that, like crap rolls, for his accuracy has been off. I told you, it's got a really high accuracy where it, it's gonna fuck you over kind of thing. It's not the most amazing accuracy. So, yeah, I've seen it go back and forth on him. So, It just depends on how the game rolls the dice, pretty much. Me and him both have pretty good skills with the artillery, you know, but I do have like the rotating turret. I do have the faster speed, but if my roll of dice sucks, I won't even hit them, even if I roll around them and try to shoot them. There's that possibility that, oh god, my black screen. There's that possibility where you'll miss. So, anyways, let's get going on this. Crew, as you can see in the top right corner, I use this from the, I think another artillery from the French. And you can see right there, we got the repair kit, we got the 6 cents. We are working on experience stuff, which isn't too bad. Consumables, we're using just the regular high explosives. We're not going to the other ones which allows you to do more splash damage. And this one allows you to do more penetration. Now, I know you guys are like, wait, I thought you said the penetration was, you know, such and such. Yeah, 95, yes. That's about the average. This is like your roll of dice. It's showing you your roll of dice, the amount that you could probably do. Okay, just like the damage, you know, I said 1,250 or something like that. That might be somewhat, but you could do anywhere in there in the damage on this. You could even roll even lower than this with the roll of dice. This is just giving you an estimate of what you could possibly do. Equipment, of course, I've got the enhanced gun lane drive. I want to get those aim speeds in and the camouflage net. There's nothing really else you could do with this tank. Alright guys, we've looked at this tank, we've talked about it, so let's take it out and see how it does. Alright guys, we're on Cliff Encounter Battle. We are going against a couple tier 10s, a lot of tier 9s, and 1 tier 8 and 1 tier 7. So we'll see how this game goes. Of course, it's going to start me in a bad location. And I really don't like Encounter on Cliff. The reason is because of where they start you off at, which isn't the greatest. Because if their team wants to, they could just sneak down this way where our medium is going, and it sucks. But that's okay. We'll do what we can. I am going to be showing you, since we do have a long reload, on how the bubble system works on this game, in the sense of our aiming bubbles, because I really want to get that implemented in here so that you guys can see it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, because I'd rather be over here and then line up on the enemy team to get a chance to. So let's get over here so the mountain's not in the way. As you can see, the bubbles are coming in. We're going to wait until the bubbles come all the way in, and then we're going to aim at the enemy team. So we should have enough time to be able to do that. There we go. Let's scoot it over to here. So, as you know, if you hit on the map and you hit Y on the other side of the map, it'll automatically bring your turret over there. So you can see the bubbles aren't terribly big. They are zooming in pretty quickly. And, of course, my position and stuff like that does make a difference in how this reacts. Like how it's angled, the bubbles are. Come on, you dinkus. Come out there a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that was a combined hit with somebody else. So, I don't think that was fooling me on that one. I really doubt it. Alrighty. Let's see. Ooh, we do have a... Let's see if we can hit him. Oh, nope. We're going to overshoot. And now he knows I'm shooting at him. Damn it. Damn it. I don't care for him knowing that. I think this guy's just trying to spot as much as he can for the guys who are shooting down there. Let's try shooting him. Nope, gonna miss. Hate that when you see an enemy tank and it, you know, they disappear and then your bubbles for some reason just go all whack. And you got a better chance of shooting somebody in the dark when you're a regular tank than you ever do with an artillery. It really sucks sometimes. So where are you gonna go, buddy? I really want to know. There we go, 492. Alright, we're reloading. We wasted 2 shots, but we did get 2 shots on originally, so. Alright, so that's the little prick that's on here. The T-54. We should be reloaded in time to be able to shoot him out if nobody else gets to him and takes him out first. So. These guys are being idiots. These guys are really being idiots because they're going up there trying to shoot at, you know, these other tanks that are just leaving them open for this, what, Jagd Panzer E100 and the Waffle that was down there. I mean, seriously, that's just stupid. Stupid to do. So, I don't understand these guys at all. Ooh, someone took him out, and I was gonna make him my next woman. Let's see. I love this thing, man. I don't have to turn my tank at all. The turret is always ready to go. It just takes a few seconds for the bubbles to get in. It's really nice. It's just like the 55, but of course with an autoloader. Same gun, everything like that. You're gonna move, you little prick. You little prick. Oh, but I might be able to hit you that time. Yeah, there we go. That's the money shot. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna kill you this time. Oh, come on, people. Call your shots. God damn it. Can I help these guys out a little bit? Possibly. But they're already running. He's already running. Can't do anything to help him. Not really, anyways. You know what? Let's just go for it. Whatever. We're going to miss. Yep, we're going to miss. I knew it. Yeah, this tank, even though it's pretty accurate or supposed to be pretty accurate, sometimes it doesn't seem like it's really accurate. It really doesn't. Sometimes it just seems like it's all over the place. And I think that's what Rush Dodge feels like with this tank or with the 55. But like I try to tell him, you know what? You got to get your crew experience up. You got to, you know, get used to the tank for a while. I mean, he's been playing the T92 forever today. I believe that was his first tier 10. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like bashing him or anything like that. But he knows just as much as I do. You can get frustrated on a new tank and hate the fucking thing. But to be honest with you, you just got to give these things sometimes some time to really do stuff. Shit. I really wish I was reloaded. Still reloading, buddy. Still reloading. And this is where the devastation of having a autoloader comes into effect. I mean, it really, really does suck. Alright, so we could possibly take him out. There we go. We're going to take him out. We're going to take him out. So we're not going to let him sit there and live and kill any of our other buddies. There we go. Now we're going to help with this situation here. This little bastard needs to die. Get it lined up. There we go. Got you tracked. All I got to do is get you one more time. Possibly, hopefully, I pray. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. That's the money shot. Ah, shit. I fucking like tank. God damn it. This is the same thing that happened the last time on the 155-55. I had to run from a bitch like this. God damn it. Hey, I killed him. That's what you get for ramming me. Alright, 22,000 in silver, 767 experience points. We came in third place with 3,693 in damage. 12 shots fired, 7 hits, which is not bad for an artillery. So we didn't do terrible on our shots and stuff like that. I wondered on that T110E5. Yeah, see that T110E5 I hit originally? I only did 519 damage to him. I knew I didn't do no 1,000-something damage to him. I did do a good amount of damage to that Waffle E100 at the very bottom there, 1,568. So that was pretty good. That stupid light tank. That stupid light tank. Jagd Panzer, everybody pretty much like 400 points with a hit or two. Probably could have done a little bit better on that one, but you know, it's like I said, it comes out the player skill, it comes out to the map, and the roll of dice. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is the Tier 10 French Artillery, the 58. I will be doing more of this tank on other videos. Now, real quick before we end this, a lot of you guys have been asking me about when I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to be doing that on my next days off, which is that 5-day stretch I have coming up on Friday. I do have a wedding I have to go to on Friday, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, of course Monday we're going to be doing the subscriber party, so we will be doing that. I will be making the video for that very soon for you guys to sign up. I'm going to be doing that, I promise you. It's just this video screwed me over. I was supposed to be making that video today for the subscriber party, but I will be making that tomorrow. And I also will be doing a video on Evolve. Me and Dodge have Evolve on Xbox One, or at least we're getting it on Tuesday for Xbox One. So that'll be fun. We're gonna start doing, you know, just like I do. Like once in a blue moon, you'll post a different game up. We both have been excited for that game, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to play with Dodge. I hope I get to eat his ass as the monster. I really want to eat him. And fuck him over. So we're gonna get that started up. Maybe even live stream that tomorrow. I don't know. I've got to talk to him. So anyways, I'm WizardKen. I'm sorry for the delay on this tank, and I'm sorry there's only one battle with this tank, but the rest of the video I really did not want to chance my Elgato screwing up. I'm gonna actually uninstall everything, reinstall everything, make sure I have all my drivers updated, even though it's supposed to be automatically updating on the drivers for the Elgato. But yeah, I'm gonna see if anything is different for some reason. Like, I don't know, maybe just a corrupt file. For some reason it didn't install right. So I'm gonna all do that and hopefully be up and running later on. Anyways guys, I'm WizardKen. Until next time, see ya.